Let's blaze it up.
Fire it up.
It's Colin's Blazin' 5. Chargers at Ravens.
I'm going to take the Ravens minus 2.5, one of my stronger plays of the week. Teams to play on Monday night, 4-0 following games, so it doesn't matter. Here's the key in this one. Lamar Jackson is explosive, but his passing this season has been top 5 in key categories. Yards, completions, big pass plays. He leads the NFL with 1,800 total yards, more than 17 different teams this year. But the key will come down to running. The Chargers' defense is not great, and they're atrocious against the run. They know that. They'll address it in the draft. And the Ravens are one of the more explosive run teams in the league, if not the most, at home, ready to roll. I think they dominate time of possession, and the Ravens win. Take them minus the points, 32-27.
Bengals at Lions.
Like it. I love it. I love Detroit plus 3.5. Here's why. First of all, these are the hard luck kids. They're playing their butts off. They're losing close. I mean, they even outplayed Green Bay on the road for a half. First team Lions in NFL history to lose multiple games in a year on field goals of over 50 as the clock expires. Their defense is now increasingly getting people off the field on third down. But Cincinnati's the story here. They're 3-2. They're playing with fire. 4 of their games decided by 3 points or fewer. That's the most in the league. They could easily be 1-4. They are not good enough to give up 3.5 points on the road against anybody. And I like Joe Burrow. But in 8 road starts, he's got 1 win. He's 1-6-1. Cincinnati's fun. A tough, emotional, overtime loss. They go on the road. They are simply not good enough right now to give up 3.5 to a Detroit team inches from a win. I'm going to take the Lions to win straight out, 26-23.
Cardinals at Browns.
Nick Chubb's out. I still don't think it affects the line because Kareem Hunt is the best backup running back in the league. I'll take Cleveland minus 3.5. First of all, Cleveland's one of 3 teams in the league that's outgamed every team they've played. They just don't close well. Their rushing offense is number 1 in everything. Yes, Nick Chubb is out. Kareem Hunt is sensational. I don't worry about that. Their defense is getting better. This, again, comes down to the matchup. Arizona struggles against the run. They give up 5.4 yards a carry. What does Cleveland do better than everybody? Run the football. What does that mean? Kyler Murray is going to be watching Baker Mayfield on the field. Big time of possession edge to Cleveland. Takes away opportunities for big plays. I think the Browns win it 33-26, dominate time of possession.
Cowboys at Patriots.
I like New England. I do, at home plus 3.5. You may wait on this. There'll be more Cowboy money coming in. It may move to 4. That's an even better number. But here's why I like New England. Dallas doesn't have much of a pass rush. We now have enough on Mac Jones to know he is really efficient without facing a pass rush. The Cowboys' defense, people are throwing the ball almost 70% of the time. Why? Because they can. Because their quarterback has time. They have the second worst pass defense in the league this year. And Mac Jones, let's be honest, as a rookie, his efficiency, and that's kind of what he is, his efficiency is strong. I don't know if New England can beat Dallas. Dallas is the better team. But the number here at 3.5, the hook, I'll take New England to cover, Dallas to win. And you may wait till Sunday. The number may go to 4.
Seahawks at Steelers.
This feels obvious to me. I'm going to take Pittsburgh minus 5.5. The number was better earlier in the week. But so Seattle, as a backup quarterback, they have to travel cross country and try to score against an excellent defense. Geno Smith has not started since 2017. The Steelers' defense, 36 consecutive games without allowing 30 or more points. So I get a backup, and he's not a great backup. He's not a top 5, 6, 7 backup. He's a backup. He goes on the road. He faces a great defense, and I only have to give up 5.5. And Seattle's defense is a mess. And last week, the Steelers found a running game. Big Ben got protection. The secondary for Seattle's a nightmare. And we know this. The Steelers, 3rd in the NFL in passing attempts. They throw the football. They've got star receivers. The Seahawks do not match up on the outside with Pittsburgh. And as they have an emerging running game now, I don't know. I think Seattle, you can't ask a backup quarterback to go on the road against a great defense. A defense in Seattle that can't stop anybody. This feels obvious to me. I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win and cover 28-20. All odds provided by Fox Bet and their sports book. So I like some favorites this week. And with that, the news this morning, there you see it. I like the Lions as dogs. I like the Patriots as dogs, but I'll take the favored Ravens, the favored Browns, despite Nick Chubb's injury, and the favored Pittsburgh Steelers. So Seth Joyner's played for the Philadelphia Eagles, now lives in Arizona. He knows those teams really, really well. And it's interesting. You know, he's the only player in the NFL. I just found this out. In NFL history, with over 50 sacks and over 20 interceptions. They didn't even keep that stat until like the early 80s. And he's the only guy. 13 years in the NFL. A lot of interceptions also in the playoffs. He had 13 playoff appearances, 6 playoff appearances.